Welcome to Tales from the Caveside, where Lillian and Chris, we bought a cave house and finca on the outskirts of a small Spanish town. Follow us as we learn to renovate and create a home that we will be proud of.
Different day, same outfit. Feels like the same day. It's going to morph one day into another. So that's the finish I left this with yesterday. Very rough, as you can see.
I'll try and stay out of the light.
Can you see it's very rough edges. And what I'm doing is I'm sponging it, a very wet sponge, to give it a smoother finish like this, which is horribly time consuming. It is literally, it's still slightly damp, that's why I'm in here first thing, so that it has got the possibility of moving. And there you go, you sponge. That then leaves me with this area now has lost its rough edges, but there are some little stones, little bits of marble on the outside, and when that's dry, you brush that off and you're left with an even smoother finish. So I guess really it's a three-part process. I never think of it that way. But by doing this as opposed to plastering with a trowel, because you can't put the trowel into a divot that's that deep, you end up with this lovely effect. So this is the process that we do, this is how we go about it, and there's going to be a few more weeks to go because there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth it. Now I'm being a garden gnome.
Yes.
Warming up in the sunshine. Done.
Done for the day?
Yeah. Come on over.
Nice early finish today because of things we've got to get done.
Indeed.
Alright, let's have a look then. There's another exposed rock.
Yes.
Okay.
When I plastered it, there was this right out here. When I started faffing with it, the end, the very pointy end, it got exposed. So I figured expose it completely, otherwise all that's going to do is crack in time and come off.
Yeah.
That's a socket.
Yes.
That's not a rock, that's a socket as well.
Yep.
So yeah, happy with that.
Very well done.
Quite a transformation, eh? You have to find a picture of before, just to pop in.
That's
and
it.
After.
Right then, come on then. You get yourself all those horrible crusty clothes
I know they are getting
sorted out. Yes.
a bit crusty.
Have yourself a shower.
Yes. And we've got some other things to do.
Yes. Paperwork and such like.
Yes, indeed.
You've got a translation to do for somebody this afternoon, you promised.
I did, yeah. I'm helping somebody locally with a translation for some paperwork that they want put into English for the foreigners to be able to read it properly.
Yes, like a newsletter or something.
Yeah. Another beautiful, bright, sunny day. Still bitterly cold. It doesn't look like it with this sunshine, does it? Blue sky. I'll show you something here. So here we've got one of those old stone sinks the ladies used to wash the clothes in, scrub the clothes on that, and this is its associated draining board. So it's cut out of marble, it's shaped, and it has a drainage hole in the middle. And just here, this, bearing in mind this is about 11 o'clock in the morning, look at this, we still have ice. That is how cold everything is. We actually had a light dusting of snow last night. Not enough to actually fall on the ground properly. But definitely, it was definitely snow that was falling out of the sky. You could see it on this blue horrible jumper I'm wearing. And then it turned to rain and what have you. But we had snow. So I think we've probably had every type of weather possible since we've lived here. Beautiful day, a bit warmer than it has been. Been supermarket shopping. I just stopped to show you this. Look how beautiful. Blossom as far as the eye can see. And I can hear it, I don't know if you can. The bees, absolutely loving it. live video recently. We like to be honest about when we've encountered problems and what they are. This is the back wall that you saw behind us in our living room. This is a rock wall because this part is a cave. And this is where we have a problem. So just here and here, the rocks behind that I plastered over, the edges are too sharp. So to have plaster on it, I would have to put this thickness of plaster on, or I'm going to be taking it off. Here's the same, you can just see the rock coming through there. If the edges are too sharp on what's behind, so the rock edges are sharp, the plaster doesn't want to adhere. It's as simple as that. So it is a job we will have to fix. We'll clean these off and have the rocks exposed, or plaster it really thickly. We'll make a decision as and when it's time to fix it. But something to be aware of, sharp rock edges, the plaster does not want to stay on long term.
Nope. And just as I've been here with Lillian, I've spotted further up. And as you can see, right up there, I'll try and reach up, there's a sharp bit of rock again. Just there. Everywhere else around it is perfect. It is, as Lillian said, just because of the sharp edges of the rock.
Sharp edges of the rock, yes.
Monday morning. It's cold. We had rain all night, didn't we? It's dried up well though.
Yes, breezy enough, but it's chilly because of the damp.
Yes.
Oh, we complain all the time, don't we? That's all we do is complain.
Yeah, get ready for the complaints how hot it is in the summer.
We have got that blue sunshine, or blue sky rather, and hopefully sunshine associated with it, due this way. Hope it comes, because at the minute it's quite chilly. Quite chilly.
Yeah, that's why I've got thicker clothes on.
I know. And real shoes, not construction Crocs.
I know, I might fall over.
Ooh.
What happens if I drop something on my toe like a house? Without the construction Crocs, I'll have no toe protection or anything.
No, I know.
Exactly.
Shocking.
Yes. Well, it's more the same, so we'll just keep on going, I think.
It's all looking good that we did last week. Drying nicely. You see it was lighter colour, it started to dry. I'll get out of the light, sorry. What I think I'm going to do today is tackle the fiddly bits. So this up here needs coats and coats and coats, it's going to take time. This set of shelves, it's just going to take time, but it's easy enough to do. And then the fireplace, I want to put a second coat on this. Then it needs its front coat, inside as well. And I don't know how much it picks up on camera, but this is anything but flat. It's a really weird shape. So again, just going to be time consuming. So I think I'll tackle that today. Then it'll feel really good that we've done this bit and can keep going into the cave. That is it. That is it. What do you think?
Well, I think it looks pretty cool.
Obviously it needs sponging. That's going to have to wait till tomorrow. It's taking a long time to dry because the bricks aren't as porous as when we put it on the walls. It was really complicated, this, because the curve is bigger than this, if you know what I mean. So this is digging in each time you did it. And that is certainly wider than it. So, difficult, but I've got the curvature, got a nice finish on it. See what it looks like when it's sponged in the morning, but I am very, very happy.
Yes, so am I. I think you're doing it awesomely.
Thank you.
It's very, very cold in here.
Yes, it is bitterly cold. I've still got half a barrow there to use. I am going to go down here.
Oh yeah, and just do them from bricks to make it match.
Yeah, so we covered the floor with plastic, and these are fire bricks. We covered those with plastic.
Yeah.
But under here, I don't know if you can see it from that distance.
Yeah, you can.
Under here is the original bricks. So I'm just going to cover those, so they match my two piers either side. And just go to underneath the fire bricks, not get this on, because they're very porous.
And if we don't like the effect once it's done, we can put a facing on there anyway.
Yeah, we can put a skirting tile on or cut fire bricks or whatever, but for now, this is just easy, this is what we've got.
So Lillian, how's it going?
Stop pretending to be the TV cameraman. It's going very well, thank you. I'm sorry there is no drama for you, but that's the way it is. I don't do drama if I can possibly help it.
Well, that's just not cricket.
No, it isn't, is it?
It's rendering.
It's plastering, yes. Well, that's it. I am done. There's the worker at work.
Yeah, well, you've been doing all the lime, haven't you?
Well, yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm rearranging the pile. I'm going to put the cork oak over here, which we've discovered is a load of rubbish, at least from our own usage. And reduce the amount of empty pallets.
Yep.
Get them started.
It's hard to believe this was completely full right up there all the way. But you've kept us toasty warm in this really cold spell. The house has not been cold at any point.
No. Although it's not like in the north of Europe and northern climates and everything else like that, but you do get accustomed to it. Your body does get acclimatised. When we first arrived here, Christmas Day, I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
That first
taking the
year.
dogs for a walk.
Yeah.
And I didn't get cold at all.
Yeah.
But now, after 4 years, you do.
For sure. Well, that looks significantly better, doesn't it?
Yes. And significantly less as well.
I know.
It actually look more not spread out.
Yeah.
So we've got, that's all the cork we've got left. Oh, there's a piece just there we've missed, but that'll be fine. And that's all the home oak we've got left.
Yeah.
And that's the almond. And them sticks there are from grapevines.
Oh, those over there, yes.
Yeah, I was given those to try.
It's supposed to be great starters. They were just a pain in the bum.
Yes,
We much prefer those starters over there, which are bits of almond,
yes.
about 2 years old. There's bits of grape in there as well. This twirly twisty is grape. Really pretty. Dover in the car all excited, thinking he's going somewhere nice.
Yes, he's going to get rid of me for a few hours.
So are you excited?
I don't know how to call it excited. Not stressed or nervous.
No, where am I dumping you?
At the local civic centre. I'm going for my first range set, should we say, of Spanish lessons.
Yes.
Yes. I need to learn properly as opposed to just picking up little bits.
Yeah.
And it's a service that's provided for free from our local town hall, the Ayuntamiento.
Yes.
So that's where I'm going. Yeah. Let's see.
So I'm getting rid of him. Makes a change, him going out somewhere and me not, but he doesn't know where to go. So Dover and I are just going to take him downtown, dump him as to where he needs to go, and then we'll come back and get on with some work. Fingers crossed Chris enjoys it, apart from learning. You can still learn and not enjoy it. Let's hope it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Well, that took all of 5 minutes. As Chris said, he didn't know where it was. I was able to show him because I did a workshop on ecotourism with the town hall a few years ago. The dogs think that Dover has been somewhere really nice. Terribly jealous. Come on guys, let's go home. I hope it turns into another nice day like yesterday afternoon, but it's not looking very promising. doesn't really matter. I've got to go back into the caves this morning and sponge down everything that I did yesterday. Just on my way down to the caves to start the sponging that's needed from yesterday's work, to find the 3 dogs digging under this old sink. They are desperate for whatever is under there. Now, they do all seem to be cows. They like to eat green. I don't know whether there's easy access to green or if there's something more sinister under there. So what I'm going to ask Chris to do when he comes back from Spanish this afternoon is we're going to cement, well, limecrete rocks like this in, block it off completely. It always was a project for the future, tackling the garden, but looks like this little bit's going to have to be tackled now rather than later. Whatever is living under there will still be able to get out. Nature always finds a way. We do in the summertime have a resident snake, and Kai has been bitten by a snake. We've also had other random snakes. My neighbour has chickens, and there are obviously rats around. There are almond rats. There's all sorts of things. I don't need dogs to be damaged like that princess over there was a couple of years ago and end up with vet's bills and all the associated heartache. So unfortunately the caves are not going to get another coating this afternoon. We're going to have to tackle that. Hope he's getting on okay down at Spanish. Be interesting.
Thanks for watching Tales from the Caveside. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Drop us a like and leave us a comment. See you on the next one.